What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vid, and on today's vid we are finally going to assemble the Ford 96. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is put this timing chain on, then the timing chain cover, oil pan, and then go ahead and put the cylinder heads on. As you can see, I got the timing chain soaking in oil now, but let's take it out and get it installed. Alright, so now we're going to torque these to 20 foot-pounds. Alright, so I got the cam bolts torqued down to 20 foot-pounds. Now I'm gonna clean around here, then put the motor on the engine stand so I can take the oil pan off, and then we'll put the timing cover on. Alright, so as you can see, I got the engine, the motor on the engine stand, or the engine on the engine stand, whatever. Anyway, I got it on the stand. I'm gonna clean this part where the oil pan gasket sits, and I'm gonna clean this part up here where the timing cover gasket sits. So I'll be using, you can use brake cleaner or carb cleaner, whatever, to clean it off. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. All right, so I just put some RTV, some gasket maker, some RTV around here. I'm gonna put some around the timing cover also. Then put the seal on, and then put the timing cover on. All right, guys. So got the timing cover on. I didn't torque it down yet. I think the torque bed's like 6 foot-pounds or something like that. So a few ugga and it should be good. But on these right here, I couldn't put the washer on there because it wouldn't fit. The washer was too big. But I'm not gonna worry about it. It should, or hopefully, seal it. It should be good. But yeah, and then I might cut these tabs off just to make it look better, a little nicer. I don't know, we'll see. Because when I put the motor together, you probably won't even see that. But yeah, I'll probably still cut those off, make it look better. But yeah, let me torque these down real quick. Alright guys, so got the timing chain cover on. It's looking good. I did scratch it right there, so I may go back and try to fix that. But yeah, got the timing chain cover on. It's all torqued down, so now I'm gonna move on to the oil pan. Alright, so before you install your oil pan, make sure you use brake cleaner or carb cleaner and clean around the edges right here. If you don't clean it, it won't seal properly. But I already cleaned the edges off, so now I'm going to install it. All right, so I got the oil pan on. I think the torque specs is 10 to 12 foot-pounds. So basically a few ugga So I had to go and retie them. I went around like 3, 4 times to retie them, make sure they're all good and snugged on there. All right, so let's install the cylinder heads now. I went with the stud kit instead of a bolt kit to put my cylinder heads on. If you're not planning on using a power outer, there's no point of using studs. Regular bolts or regular head bolts will work fine. Um, but yeah, I went with ARP, and I was looking at the torque sequence and stuff, and ARP recommends you torque these down 3 steps to 80 foot-pounds, but I'm not going to torque it to 80 foot-pounds. I'm just going to torque it to 70 foot-pounds, maybe 75, but I'm going to go for 70 foot-pounds. And then we got the thread sealant right here, Permatex. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is wipe this surface down so we can have a good seal when we put the head gasket and put everything together. Alright, so I'm gonna put the thread sealant on the studs and install the studs and put the head gasket on now. Alright guys, so now I'm about to start torquing these head bolts down. I think I'm going to start with 25 foot-pounds, then go to 50, then 70. Some people do like 20 foot-pounds, 40, then 70. AFR, it says on there start with 30 foot-pounds and go up, but I'm going to go ahead and start with 25 foot-pounds. Alright, so I got this cylinder head torqued down, and while I'm still working on this cylinder head, I'm gonna do these rocker arm studs. These rocker arm studs right here. You have to put thread sealant on these also and torque these to 50 to 55 foot-pounds. You're supposed to line up the rocker on here before you torque it down, but I'm just gonna go ahead and line it as best as I can and put thread sealant on here and torque them down. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it to this video. I'm not gonna get to the rock arms and push rods. I'm gonna save that for another vid. Alright, so I got the motor back on the ground off the engine stand, and I got both of the cylinder heads on. So yeah, she's looking good. So all I gotta do now is get the intake, harmonic balancer, and I gotta get the flywheel also. But I'm gonna get that a little bit later. And and obviously I gotta put the rockers and the push rods in, but like I said, I'll do that on the next video. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit later to get the intake and flywheel, because I'm not gonna put the motor in the truck right now. Cause like I said, I got a few other stuff I gotta do with the truck. Like I gotta put brakes on there, route the brake lines, fuel lines, gas tank, um, yeah, just little stuff like that. And also gotta rebuild this transmission. Well, not really rebuild it, but put stronger parts in there so it'll handle this motor. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And like I said, the next video, push rods and rocker arms.